FM26 news. This is the first time starting the stream in like 2 years with like new Football Manager news that's actually real. This is the trailer. Well, I'm going to let this wash over me here. I'm going to let it just rain on down. Rain on down. Not all footage appears in game. All right, well, chill out, dude.
The wait has been long. The build-up impossible to ignore. So much.
Wait. Do you think that's actual crowd footage?
The build-up impossible to ignore.
Yeah, this obviously real crowd footage, chat. The build-up's been impossible. Dude said what build-up? That's crazy. The build-up's been impossible to ignore. Bro, you haven't posted for 5 months. What build-up are you talking about? This footage is cropped. Oh, yeah, okay. So you're telling me this is real. Here's what's crazy, though. Let me rewind. Let's start. That's not real. That's not real.
The wait has been long.
I think that's real. You know what I'm saying? I think that's real. Oh, read the bottom left. Oh, I'd rather guess. I mean, in a way, we could look at this as validation for how right I am. How right am I? I'm right. So this is actual game footage, not final. Look, just this shot. Do you realize how unbelievably good this is? This is, I mean, do you even remember what Football Manager looks like right now? Reading too much into it. How? This is insane. The grass is flat, one crisis at a time. Do you really want me to get the game delayed until 2030, chat? So this is actual game footage. Was it worth... Here's my question to you. Was it worth the wait? Are we supposed to know? I mean, okay, extrapolate this out to what the graphics look like. Forget about the match engine. This is a massive graphical overhaul. Just extrapolating out from this. Here, let's watch the rest of this.
Impossible to ignore.
There has been no build-up.
So much.
I mean, look at that! Look at that, chat. You're telling me when my Wonder Kids are walking out on the field, I'm going to get that shot, bro? This is a monster upgrade. Monstrous. There's shadows, there's like camera movement.
Has changed, but that feeling, it never left.
Look at this. Are we going to get somebody picking up the ball? Oh, look, dude, tell me we're going to get saucy high-def trophy lifts, too. YouTube one's longer? Oh, there's a longer one? Oh, I'm going. I'm so there. Oh, this is muted. Sorry. Hey, that's loud.
The wait has been long.
That's true.
The build-up impossible to ignore. So much has changed.
Oh, it was clipped. Oh, this is like more full. Oh, dude.
The wait has been long. The build-up impossible to ignore.
That's a hell of a shot.
So much has changed, but that feeling, it never left.
Oh, it looks even better. In the wide screen, bro. In the wide screen. No, I mean, you said don't talk trash about graphics. So there's nothing to talk trash about. That's great. Look, things that I find weird. Okay, I find it bizarre that they would do this announcement and come out of nowhere if they didn't have a set date for the next thing. Right? This whole coming soon, there's a lot of PTSD around that in this community, so maybe don't do that. I'm surprised you're right, as I was saying, I'm surprised they didn't wait until they had a set date for this. If I were them, I would wait until I knew exactly when this stuff was coming out, and then I would have dropped the trailer. I think they just wanted, they like, eventually you just lose out and you're like, I want to drop some visuals. So they said the first reveal is match day first look. I think that's just going to be more of this stuff. The way they've worded that is it's not like match engine or match play. It's match day experience. So I think the only first look we're going to get, like the thing they're advertising next, I think is just going to be this sort of stuff expanded. I think it's going to be like, what does your match day experience look like in the game and this and that? I think that's what we're going to get. But I am ecstatic with the way that this looks. I think it is, if we are able to expand how this looks out to the actual game itself, going to be a massive leap forward in terms of the experience. It may just be a hype trailer to make up for the silence for the last 5 months. Yeah, but at this point, at a certain point, you're silent for long enough that you're like, let's just make sure we get this right. When we actually return, let's make sure we get it right and stick the landing. You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't know. Okay, I'm going to give you the hypothetical now that we've seen everything and there really wasn't that much more to see. If the graphics for the entire match day are this good, right? If the graphics for the entirety of the actual match experience are this good, was it worth waiting a year? That's the question. My answer is yeah, I think so. If you'd come to me and been like, we are going to get this graphically, but you're going to have to wait another year. Depends if features are cut. All right, I'll give that to you. It depends if features are cut. I'll give that to you. If the features are cut, then maybe not. No, I just hadn't had the opportunity to react to the trailer from last week. As long as the game is bug-free. Yes, if they gave us they're not going to, I can tell you right now, they're not going to give you a DLC with last year's teams. You are never going to play an official release of any kind from Football Manager with last year's teams or Wonder Kids. Licensing, the amount of scouting, it's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It will never happen. The DLC is the only way to do it. Like the downloadable DLCs that people release. That's the only way to do it. They showed nothing and everything at the same. Yeah, they showed basically nothing. Here's what I'll tell you what I'm worried about. And this is the reason that I worded my question to you the way that I did. They might have just spent a lot of time working on the match day introduction. But you know what we don't see? Is the players in any kind of definition in the way that they move. Right? I mean, they're very blurry back here, and they look to be moving in a pretty good way, but we don't really see how the players look and feel. No, player faces will never be in Football Manager. You need licensing for that, and they're not going to get it. Barely can see when they show the ball. True.
So,
where's that part?
So much changed.
Bro.
But that feeling, it never left.
Yeah, that looks better. The way they're moving. But this is also, like, I'm worried that they're just showing something that's basically pre-designed and pre-rendered in the game. You know, even though it's actual game footage, it's not anything to do with gameplay, and the gameplay is going to look worse than this. I'm worried that might be the case. Yeah, it's like showing cutscenes. Yeah, it's like showing cutscenes from a story game or something. It'll only get better? Yeah, I guess. I mean, this is way better. Let's see what the comments are saying. Here goes another 1,000 hours of my life. This game's like having a second work, and I love it. I can't tell if I've been waiting for FM26 or GTA 6 the longest. The wait has been long? Yeah. You better put all those features you removed from FM25 back in. It's been so long, chat. I genuinely don't remember what features were removed from FM25. Create a club versus mode, challenge mode, fantasy draft, international management, touchline shouts, social media screen, data chalkboard, and the visibility. So player weight's not coming back. I really hope everything else is there. I don't really know what challenge mode is, but create a club versus is nice. Fantasy draft, obviously, I love. International management. International management has to come back. There's a World Cup on this game. I don't want to over-exaggerate. All right, I don't want to over-exaggerate. But my entire opinion of this game will change if it doesn't have international management. It is an abject failure if it does not have international management. It's a World Cup year. I'm sorry, if you want to cut it for 1 year where there isn't a Euros or a World Cup, then cut it. But it has to be ready for this. Because if you can't load into the world's premier football simulator and play the world of football's biggest tournament in it, it's a failure. No draft is also crazy. I hope that's back. Because obviously I just started the whole league thing, and that was a ton of fun. Having women's... Yeah, that's another thing, is women are in the game in 26. They're adding women into the game in 26. International football and women, it's even... The gap between the audience for international football and women's football and club football is even bigger than in men's. Fantasy draft and international management are the things that you need. Create a club and versus mode are there. I mean, they're pure fun things. Shouts, I remember them explaining that shouts didn't work the way they wanted to. Wouldn't be stunned if shouts were left out, and wouldn't be super heartbroken because they were broken. I mean, they didn't work the way they were supposed to. The data chalkboard was cool, but maybe with the overhaul into Unity, they needed to mess around with some things. I'm not heartbroken that wouldn't be there. I'd be heartbroken if fantasy draft or international management wasn't back in. Social media screen, probably the dumbest feature in the entire game. So, yeah, it's international management and draft mode, dude. We need those. We need those. No manager influence in match. Yeah, I think shouts really just... Shouts made you feel important, right? Shouts made you feel like you could do something. You know what I mean? Of course, international management needs to be improved, but I'd rather it be in the game and suck than not be in the game at all, to be honest. I still am able to have fun playing international management, even though it sucks. I've had a lot of fun playing it. Shouts actually work if you know how to use them? No, because shouts don't work because they only take effect at the next dead ball like a substitution. You're making a substitution. They only take effect at the next dead ball. That's where they're broken. Because you're supposed to just be able to yell at your team, but you can't. You have to wait for the ball to go out. I think it really just gave you a feeling. It gives you a feeling that you're able to seriously affect stuff.